I don't know. I know they think like, oh, she's so mean or whatever, and I really don't care. Like
But
I
in the
explained to
long run,
them.
they're gonna appreciate that.
Well, I actually
I
talked
ain't
to
gonna
them
get
and
into it, but
explained to
I'm just
them.
saying, long run ain't gonna appreciate it.
I feel like if you're going to take something away or you're going to put these strict rules on them, at least explain to them why. I always
Yeah.
explain to them like times have really changed. Okay,
Yes.
it doesn't matter if you're a black man or a black woman. Okay, I mean, who said it? What was the comedian's name with the show? He said the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
DL Hughley. So
Yeah.
it's like it's kind of sad that the things that my grandfather told me about, and he was born in the 40s and watched his parents go through, it's kind of it's happening all over again. It's a new modern day lynching, and it's just like
Mm-hmm.
it's not even the fact that it's the police doing it and the mass shooters or whatever. It's also the fact that we killing each other, we
Yep.
backdooring each
Yeah.
other. The envy and the hate out here is real. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I know a
crazy to me.
person who has little daughters that went to school with a new hairdo. They had box braids like a little kid, and because that kid's hair wasn't done, they cut that girl's hair at school. I
Yeah.
mean, they not even in the double digits, and they just being vicious. Like that's why I say like things need to be set in place. Like I might have to mute my mic real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. Like things are, it's just so different now, And I think the sooner parents get over the fact of like we're not supposed to be our children's friends. Like I think a lot of people have a hard time with that understanding. Your kids do not like our job. We don't we My father, y'all grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can ask your mother, right? Like
Oh,
he
we
was
know.
something. I know she done told y'all, but it's like now as a man, I appreciate everything. But when I was 12, 13, like I couldn't like, oh my God, like I can't, man, it was days I just be like, man, I just live outside. Fuck it. I just live outside.
You're not. If you're being
And
a
that's
real,
how it was for
you're
me.
never gonna get it.
Yeah,
You're never gonna get it until
That's
you
how
get
it was for
older. And I'm
me.
telling you, you're gonna appreciate it so,
right,
so much. Like it's not even funny. Like
right.
it's not even funny. I
Because
really
my
don't want to get
grandfather,
into it,
he
but
was
I'm
my
telling you.
father figure, and he drove me. I loved him to death because I grew up with him. I lived with him. I was with him my whole life. My mother was in the picture as well, but my dad wasn't. He was in and out of jail. But back then, I'm like, I gotta get out of this jam. Like, I gotta go. Like, and I would
Like who ain't
leave,
want to move out when they was
and I
12?
would
Like,
be
Right.
gone.
Right.
But it's like the older I get, he passed away 5 years ago. And people will be like, "You sound just like Granddaddy," and I'm like, "I
Man.
can't help it. It's in me now." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I laugh about it sometimes because I'm like, the things that I hated the most
Is what you
sense
doing.
right now. It makes so much sense right now.
right?
But at
Yeah.
16,
It
17, it was like, what? Like, no. I'll just do it, get in trouble when I get home, and make it worth it. But now it's like, no. Like
no.
And
it
I
was a time where like me and my son's dad, we co-parent from a different state.
Okay. Ooh.
So I call him
man,
about
that gotta
everything.
be rough.
Right. That's what I said. Woo.
It's actually very smooth.
Okay.
Um so it's like if he want his hair twisted, let's FaceTime your dad, let's see what he say. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
he's the sole provider
FaceTime.
when it comes to that. we
Hey.
on the
Let's
FaceTime.
go.
Yeah.
So you in your co-parenting relationship, Audi, I'll let you jump in. Did you have a strict upbringing? Real quick on that,
Who, me? Or
Audi.
him? Oh, Audi.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, I kind of like see. I got daughters, so it's different with like certain stuff I have to adjust to. You know what I mean? Like I gotta remember, like I got sisters, so growing up, I seen how my sisters, interact with, you know, other kids and stuff like that. So a lot of times, like I don't really say too much unless some shit is just out of the pocket. Like my daughter had a TikTok and she was doing all these dances. Like she ain't dance, but she could dance her ass off. Like she could dance like shit. When she get to popping with her little hand on her hip and all that, hey, I got called my child mother. Like, look. What's going on? Like, why she posting this stuff? Why you letting that stuff, slide like that? And she took that shit off. You know what I mean? So,
Wow.
so I think with certain stuff, like I step in, but like I let her breathe a little bit because you gotta learn from your own mistakes. You know what I mean? But when something is getting too far out of hand, when I know you ain't about to be able to control the situation, that's when I step in.
It's
So
too
in
many
your
men
I
sexualizing girls too. They
yeah,
sexualize
Yeah,
them and they don't even realize they doing it.
yeah.
Like you're
yeah,
calling out this, that, and this, but you're not realizing you just looked her up and down. You described how she looked. You know what I'm saying? From figure to clothes to boobs and all of this. But you're a
yeah,
grown SSA man. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's sexualizing. And they don't even they doing it not knowing that's what it is.
Right.
yeah. But
So
I mean,
that's what
kids go
that's
off
what
learned
fathers
behavior
be.
too.
Go
Though.
ahead, Audi. My bad. Go ahead.
I said, nah, you good. Kids go off learned behavior. So like the stuff that she's doing, like I check my baby mother, like, hey, do you be doing this around here? Maybe you shouldn't be doing that. Like, you know what I mean? So like when it comes to like disciplining my child, like I'm the one that they don't want to call because they know I'm canceling that shit, like, or I'm pulling up and yeah, it's a
Mm.
problem.
So, Brooke, because what Audi saying that is like even in your co-parenting relationship, you allow still the man to lead, I guess. Because you said if he says
Yeah,
something,
because this is what it is. He provides for
okay.
him. You know what I'm saying? He's expensive. I have a
Mhm.
15-year-old that's 6'3" and wears the size 13 shoe. Okay.
Oh, I know.
So when he needs for anything, a sport or anything, it's like dad does it. You see what I'm saying? So when
I
it
get
comes to
that.
hair,
No,
when
no.
it comes to going to the party, when it comes to homecoming, when it comes to grades, we go through dad. Like he can't even download an app without dad approving it. And he's, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? He's 15.
mm,
So that's just, it's what it is. Like, and it's not just because he provides, but he's his father. He doesn't live in the same state. And it's not like he's never been in his life. So it's like, I just feel like it's, he needs a dad, and because he's in a different state, I'd rather us just do it together, even if it's through the phone or on FaceTime or when he comes to visit. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's the right thing to do. We don't have any beef with each other. There's no animosity. So I should check
Yeah.
in with dad and it should be a mutual agreement. When it comes to anything, hair, we send each other pictures. If he's ordering clothes, he send it to me. I'd be like, if you pay,
oh, that's right.
just put it
Go
in the
get
cart and
that.
check out. He'd be like, I asked you what it, boy, you paying for it, like,
Mhm.
but I do the same thing. Like, are these the shoes for now? Is this what? Because I don't know. I don't be knowing. I've never earned a pair of Jordans in my life, and I don't care to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple person. But when it comes to a teenager trying to keep up, I don't know. So I got to call dad. When it
Right.
comes to thinking about your son being black and dark skinned and having to walk from here to there or go with his friends, and you don't want to just always keep him in the house because it's not fair. You got to call
Mm-hmm.
dad and say, well, should he get twist? Should he lock his
Mm-hmm.
hair? You see what I'm saying? Like, is that appropriate, or should we keep him at a fade?
Right.
Like, so it's just, and plus we are friends, so it's like we literally talk every day, even if it's not about my son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I fucking
yeah,
love that.
yeah, we are friends.
Hmm.
Like
I ain't,
we,
I ain't
we
on
started
that
out as
level.
teenagers, so it's been 20 years of it's deeper than just us having a kid. We're friends, so it's like,
Oh yeah.
of course, my phone will be going on because people are slow. But yeah, so it's just like, yeah, we I don't co-parent well with my daughter's dad, but that's a whole different subject. We ain't talking about that. But as far as my son's dad, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like even when I do my art or craft, like I call him about everything, venting. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep a really small circle and I don't trust a lot of people. It's really just me and my kids. So I take that whole like kids being a representation of me, kids not being your friend and knowing that you're the parent. Like people say, oh, you talk so stern or you do this. Because I need to let them know it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We could
Right.
bond all day. You know what I'm saying? We could sit up and watch movies. We could bake cookies. We could do fun things all day. That's what we're supposed to do with our kids. But when you kind of get to crossing the line and doing the most, we got to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? I got to let you know. Because my son is way taller than me. And I done had to, flip him out the back door a couple times. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm police is watching. I did it. He mine. I got cut for him.
Dang. Yeah, this was. Y'all don't even know we've been on here like an hour. Y'all don't even know the time done flew past. We usually only on here for an hour. Look, I'm gonna let y'all sound. We didn't even get to the talk. We had really nitty gritty topics. And we didn't get to it, y'all. We wanted to come back in a couple weeks and see what's up, because we didn't even get to the stuff that was about to have people feelings hurt.
So,
Get
the good
to it.
guy and the bad guy and the good girl.
Get to it.
Exactly. So
What you gonna do? Get to it.
Nice guys always
we
finish
gotta go.
last.
I'm like, look, it's getting late. We gotta sign up. I want everybody to say your piece. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, what y'all want to say. Audi got music, Bleak Reality. Brooke, she's an art person. She got some canvases that she does her thing. I want everybody to say that, you know, let's go around. Who starts?
Well, I start off,
I do
man.
more
First,
than just canvases, though.
Look,
they're gonna go out.
I do more than just canvases. I do pretty much everything, but I'm more of a bling artist. But I'm working on graduation tumblers now. But I do whatever.
That's what's up. You got to comment onto their page so that everybody could follow each other. I was just going to say, man, it's enough about me, but it's about y'all, the Nitty Gritty Podcast, and giving y'all flowers, because y'all doing the damn thing. And you know, I'm gonna tune in. You know what I'm saying? 2 black queens on the rise. We gotta give it up for that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta always support that. You see what I'm saying? And I love y'all, but you know, it's about y'all. It's enough about me. Y'all can catch up with me, but you know, it's all good.
We gonna tag you. We got Audi. Go ahead, spill, because I listened, like everybody listen. I had picked and made y'all. I was like, listen, come through, and it's a reason, because we couldn't be anywhere without the support, and y'all just coming, because like this was everything for me. Audi, go ahead, throw your stuff down.
I just put my Instagram name in the comments. So y'all follow me on Instagram OUTTI3. The 3 is the E. My name Audi. I just dropped an album called Bipolar. It's on every platform. So you know, if you like some good vibing music, I see y'all about to get busy with y'all little wine. Y'all can
So you a rapper, or you just? I'm a
I feel
music
like I
head.
make music.
I listen to all types of music. So what do you?
Yeah, I feel like I just make music. Whatever I feel like doing on a song, I sing. I mix it up.
Oh, you sing too?
Yeah, I do a little bit of both. Yeah.
That means
music.
he's being humble, but I say for him, the brother trying to say he's an artist. That's what he trying to say.
Artist.
Not like you do performances, like.
That's why I said I'm like, you know, when I said I'm more than just canvases, it's just the fact that like I told Tay, I'm working on my website right now, and I want it to be a specific way, and I'm very anal when it comes to certain things, so it's baby steps for me.
Absolutely.
Also, that like a lot of people don't know, like I had brain surgery, so I'm just getting back on course. Like I'm just getting back in my groove.
Yeah.
You know, so no sympathy needed.
Yeah.
No,
I was about to say congratulations, because all your faculties are there.
Y'all may not know each other, but everybody that's in their perspective crafts is passionate. I see Audi, he's passionate. Bleak, he got everything. I mean, to a T. I call him for advice. Brooke, I see your art, it come out, is it your expression? It's lit. So everybody on here have that in common. Just so y'all know, I know y'all don't really know each other, but everybody has a genuine passion and is going hard. Just like the Nitty Gritty. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep supporting each other, backing each other up. If it's anything that we can do to help, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa. You know, I called y'all because I wanted the panel lit, I wanted the podcast lit, and y'all came through. So that's real love, and I want to thank y'all for that.
Yeah, you had some spicy topics too. I was ready to get busy.
So I can't see comments on here unless I press chat.
She the boss lady. So
what's up?
I will say this. Every Sunday I do have a panel as well, so I will extend the invite to the Nitty Gritty Podcast, and she can extend the invite to y'all, because we talk about real topics too every Sunday at 6. You know, so we're gonna start getting to it. That's it.
Yes,
I mean, we never know who's watching. We just gotta keep going, and it's all like, you know what I'm saying. We start having these conversations.
Is the key, right?
I'm gonna let y'all know. Good night. That was lit. Yeah, that was lit. Look, I ain't even listen. I had some stuff going on. I was listen, y'all. Look, had did, man.
Baby, tell me what you want from me.
Hey.
Let's go.